All right, we are still having a good time at the IME Conference 2024, and I'm sitting here with the General Manager of Modern Centric Holdings. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
It's been a successful day.
No, it's been an awesome day. It's been a great day. I think we did start out with a couple of glitches there and there.
Yeah.
But you know what? If there's no issues in the beginning, then it's not going to go great.
It's not going to go
It's not going
great.
to end on a high note.
Yeah.
So we're ending on a high note.
What does it take to bring a festival like this to life? I'm sure it takes a lot. But for you as Modern Centric, what does it take to bring an event like this to life, and why?
You know, for Modern Centric, I think more than anything, it takes a lot because we are about the passion. We want to make sure that what we're driving is heard, it's understood, you know, it's not misunderstood. So when you drive something like this, you always need to align it to what we actually want to achieve. You need to align it to the vision. You need to align it to what the company is about. So we don't do such things for the sake of doing them. You know, we want to have an impact. It's not supposed to be one of those events where people come and say, oh no, I was there, I came, they saw me, and that's about it. We want people to talk about it beyond the day. You know, we want people to talk about it for years to come, but more importantly, we want it to make people action, you know, take action. So today was a beautiful day, amazing. The speakers were on point. Was the food great?
Incredible.
Oh my God.
And I just think also just everyone who's here to celebrate and talk about, obviously, you know, we're talking about a group of marginalized people, and we're also just pushing to the forefront that, you know, inclusivity, include people, let's not leave anyone behind. A very big part and a big reason why we even are here is partnership. Why is partnership important?
You know, I think like I just mentioned in my speech just now, transformation is not a one-man journey. You cannot transform the world alone. You know, we've got billionaires and billionaires out there, but they're still failing to transform the world alone. You understand? So partnership is very important, especially in the space that we're in, because we want to impact people's lives. We want to make a difference. So you want as many hands, people that are going to understand what the challenge is, have different solutions, have people come to the table to say, this is what I'm bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table? Because we all bring different things to the table. So we combine the little that each and every person brings to the table, and we make magic. That is why, as Modern Centric, we strongly believe in partnerships. I mean, everything we've achieved, we would not have achieved if it was just Modern Centric alone. You know, so all these strategic partnerships that we foster, they are to drive the vision that Zakele has. You know, it is to make an impact. So one of the greatest thing about being at Modern Centric is that we believe in alignment. You know, if you are not about what the company is about, then it's all good and well.
It's all good and well. You know, I'm hearing you saying that, you know, bring whatever it is that you have, the little that you have. What do you say to companies that are unable to foster partnerships and create environments where everyone who, whether they are differently abled, queer, whatever it is they find themselves socially, what do you say to companies that don't include those people and exclude them?
You know, I think also on that, I mentioned in my speech to say, we are not imposing anything on anyone. We are not forcing anyone to do what they're not comfortable with doing. Taking on this journey of transformation and making an impact and driving diversity, equity, and inclusion, it takes more than just an HR person to write a policy and then we drive it. It's about self. It starts with self. Are you ready to actually contribute to making the change in your own organization? Are you actually ready to say, this is what I bring to the table in terms of my privileges? You know, how do I want to utilize the privileges that I have? If you not have aligned with self and go back to speak to yourself, then you will not get to a point where you actually understand what it is that you can offer. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's not about who should or who shouldn't. It's about who can and do they actually want to. If you don't want, you know what, there's 10 different hands that will want. It's not the end of the road, but hopefully you will get to a point where you speak to yourself and there's some level of self-realization to say we all have a purpose to serve in this world, you know. So let us drive the purpose, and let us drive the greater purpose of making sure that everyone is included, you know, like Zakela always says, leave no one behind.
Leave no one behind.
You know, there's that unothering the othered. You know, I never understood what it meant, and I was like, oh, so this is what it means. Which is beautiful. You know, there's always tick boxes. Yes, no, other. You know, we are unothering that other. Why should there be the other there? You know, let's unother that other. Let it have some sort of identification. You know, let it be a reference to a specific individual. You know, something, not the other. You know? But we'll get there. We'll get there.
On that note, you guys have brought so many people here, and I so many people's lives have been touched. Other people are even leaving, going, asking themselves what it is that they can do better. You know, what are we going to see Modern Central doing just moving forward?
You know, I think if there's people who leave today and they don't ask themselves or go back to self and say, what can I do better? Then we didn't achieve our goal. We did not achieve our objective. We did not achieve what we were set to achieve with this specific conference. Because the idea was for us to come here, educate each other, and actually have people understand, you know, go back to self and say, honestly, there's something I am doing wrong. How can I change? How can I contribute better? So anyone who goes back home, anyone, no, we need to have another one like next week. But then, you know, but what we're hoping out of today is to, after this day, create more partnerships. I think more than anything, I did say that we still have a long way to go. We've only done so much. You know, there's still so much more that we need to do. We still have so much understanding to gain with regards to how we meet people to a certain point, you know, how we address certain challenges, how we get ourselves to understand the challenges, you know. So out of this, we're hoping more partnerships, have more impact, drive transformation. Like I said, we want to get to a point where we talk about people with disabilities, we talk about the LGBTQ community, we talk about women and girls, and we talk about unemployed youth without making reference or saying words such as marginalized, you know, underserved, underprivileged, disadvantaged, you know, because right now you talk youth, there's the word disadvantaged. You talk girls and women, there's vulnerable, you know. So we as Modern Centric, in all honesty, the day we complete a full sentence without using underserved, underprivileged, disadvantaged, marginalized, we'll know that we've actually driven the agenda to the highest level. So more partnerships, more impact.
Sure. Thank you so much for having us all here. I think the work that you are doing is really, really incredible because, again, it's shining a light to those who don't usually get any shine at all. Definitely. So continue, and let's have another one next month and next month and next month and next month.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Donkey.